We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Let's get this over with, shall we? We'll have our laugh, laugh. Mind Robin? Simple as that. Never understood laws. All they do is interfere with making a success of yourself.
This place has seen better days.
Oh, I shall enjoy this. It's you who interfered with us and that woman, isn't it? One fixated on Merlin, meddling other people's affairs. They They say you're hard to hit, but that won't stop me.
Expulso! Leviosa!
See, we haven't had. This is a fast way to get yourself killed. You know that?
Incendio! Incendio! Expulso!
Incendio! Shame nobody saw that. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. 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 Revelio.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else. Did you misplace your robes?
Compulso! Accio! Defender!
It's a pleasure to have
Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Leviosa! Defender!
As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be both.
Incendio!
Good to see you continuing to practice.
Do you realise what you're wearing? There you are. The Cross Wands duelist to beat. Ugh.
Lumos.
Ah.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up, 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 you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do
Wish
take
I had
care.
my own broom.
The brooms are school property. I want them
This is
returned in
brilliant.
one piece. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello!
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa! Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Ha! Good. I've got this. Haha! This is rather fun. Made it.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Slytherin like you might be interested in making an escape from class?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Haha! Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And Meowlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. I've already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky. If I could afford the new Bright Spark broom at Spintwitches, I'd be on it now.
I wish I could afford my own broom, instead of using my brother's hand-me-downs. Spintwitches is...
How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
I'd hate Transfiguration if it wasn't for Weasley. She definitely takes...
I do like Madame Kagawa. She's been tutoring me after class. Although she is very strict when it comes to broomsake.
Corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Madam Kagawa, about what happened in class.
No need to discuss it further. Losing points for Slytherin should serve as a deterrent against future escapades. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that I teach you a few additional spells, so please keep an eye out for an owl from me. You're also welcome to drop by any time with questions.
Do you realise what you're wearing?
I don't think it's anything special if your family works at the ministry. Makes them a boring lot if you ask me. Young for a shopkeeper though, isn't he?
How old should a shopkeeper be?
At least old enough to be my father, I'd think.
Or mother.
What?
Old enough to be your mother. The shopkeeper of Spintwitch's sporting needs?
Oh, yes. My mother's 5 years older than my father, so that's even better.
Why can't a shopkeeper be young?
It's about experience, isn't it? How can Albie Weeks possibly know all that there is to know about brooms?
But why does he have to? Do you see my point? We all have to start somewhere, with no experience.
You never agree with me.
Well, few of us are experienced in that regard. Well, Madam Kagawa said she's never seen anyone with such form on a broom. She even had the rest of the class watch me to see how it's done.
The crossbone's duelist to beat.
Well, I had a friend who once went to a muggle doctor. It's the truth. She'd fallen over in Piccadilly Circus visiting a relative.
Try riding a hippogriff. You will soon learn that Kagawa's techniques are lacking practical uses.
Anyone in the wizarding world could outdo the best a muggle has to offer any day.
When I fell off my broom and broke 6 bones, they said they'd never seen Scarecrow work so fast.
I once flew to Ipswich and back. Yes, I did. Don't look at me like that. I've seen all the Moors. Every one of them. They all look the same.
All of my relatives work at the ministry. Every one of them. I suppose I'll probably be a higher up there one day. Let's just stay in with me.
Do you realise what you're wearing?
Incendio! Lumos. Defender.
My older sisters taught me everything I needed to know about Hogwarts before I set foot in the castle, including...
Oh, your mother makes me so much. We fudge every Christmas. And barely get them high school when it's time to come back.
Hogwarts has brought me and my siblings closer together. We've had to rely on each other without having our parents.
My brother just started at Hogwarts as a Gryffindor. Thought for certain he'd be Slytherin, cunning as he is.
My siblings and I have all been sorted into houses. And there's no surprise to my father.
Do you realise what you're wearing? There you are.